Well, it's I think it's like the 8th or 9th or 10th, something like that, of October. Here in southwest Washington, the rainy weather is upon us. You see my kayak trailer, my Malone kayak trailer, put away for the winter. And this is why I bought the Malone XT. Oh, can't even remember the name of it. Lowrider. Anyway, it's in my other videos. It's tough getting old. You start forgetting stuff like that. It comes back to you in an hour. All I remember. But anyhow, um, there it is sitting there, and another season has pretty much come and gone for me and kayak fishing. It's nice to be able to put the trailer away, just kind of the tongue, as you can see up there, it slides down inside, and then it locks down at the bottom, so you can just kind of stand it up and move it wherever you want to. And well, that's the spot we chose for this winter. So, my kayak, um, my kayak this is my new place. This is part of my shed here. My kayak is now resting comfortably up in the rafters. There it is, folks. There it is, hanging up here in my carport. Is my Ascend 133X. It's hanging on the teal triangle kayak, heavy duty whatever this is called, kayak hoist. I don't know. It's a teal triangle. Now, I chose teal triangle just because of the weight specifications. It was on Amazon. I was ordering it, and it comes fairly fast and cheap and reasonable, and it says it's going to hold my kayak. My kayak weighs like 100. I don't know the exact specs, but it's over 100 pounds. And, I wanted this thing to stay up there. So that's the one I chose. And now let's take a look at the bottom side of the Ascend 133X. If you've never seen the bottom side of a 133X, let's have a look. And it's not going to focus for darn. You're looking at the back. Here is the skids for the back, the black things here. And look how stupid the drain plug is, like a foot above. So in order to drain anything out, I have to stand this thing on end. You can't drain anything out of that plug in the using position, which is down, so anyway, so I went around and sealed all these things up. If you can see that white stuff in there between there, I sealed that all up, took those off, sealed that all up. You see the double style hull with a kind of I don't even know what you want to call that in the center there, but that's where all the scupper holes are, and that's where the bunks on my trailer sit, right in there. As we move to the front, you will see where the transducer goes, and it's mounted right in there. And I was getting a fair amount of water in my kayak for the first year that I owned this. And then I sealed that up there is where the water seemed to be coming in. Once I sealed that all up there, you can see the white goop. It doesn't look pretty, but who cares? Nobody's looking down here. I didn't get any water in my boat this year. None. Not even a drop in the bottom of the hull. So if you're getting any water in your boat and you own one of these, seal this up. Seal up this front skid plate. Seal that up. Seal up the rear skid plate. But anyhow, that's where she sits. Way up in the rafters. Let's see if I can get a shot from up above. out here. I'll get up on my steps. Yeah, see? All right, sits for the winter, all put away, nice and neat, ready to go for next summer. And the reason I haven't been out much the last couple of months is because we moved into this new place. And kind of a shot down the side. We're living in a manufactured home in Southwest Washington. It's a beautiful little park. There's my truck back there. I don't want to get this surprise in the video just yet, but that's the truck I use to go back and forth to the lake. It's kind of a lot it's a big old 1-ton, but boy, what a nice truck. It's got all the amenities, and it tows like a dream. It's more than I need now, but I used to use it to haul a fifth wheel trailer around. Till we bought this place, then we got rid of the fifth wheel. We're living in this new place now, and all I have is this driveway. So I don't really have a garage, so I do most of my work out here in the driveway. So, and let me show you one of the reasons that I haven't done any fishing videos. I was driving down the road about a month ago, and I ran across this for sale about a couple blocks from my house. I've always wanted one and never really had the chance to buy one, and all of a sudden this creature jumped out at me. Here it is. Da-da-da-da-da. That is what's been occupying my time now for the last month. I haven't been out fishing. I've just been working on this old timer. It's a running 1957 Chevrolet 210 four-door sedan. Now, all the collectors out there, they choose the two-door hard top or the 210 hard top, even the sedans, but the four doors are just not up there on the collectability. But it's still a 57 Chevy by any means. It's a fun car. This is a driver. This is a survivor. This car came from the Portland area. The gentleman who owned it drove it back and forth to his work. He owned it. I bought it from the original owner. I'm the second owner of this car. He owned this car for like 57 years. He bought it brand new in Portland, and I acquired it through an estate sale kind of a situation. And I've always wanted just a running, older car that has no computer, has just, and this is it. I had a 55 Chevy as a kid, 17 or so, and I just always fell in love with the Tri-5s. And the price of these things has skyrocketed to a point where most people just can't afford such a fun little thing just to go have fun in. And I didn't want a big old show car. I've had my share of show car stuff and fancy this and fancy that. I don't want no fancy anything anymore. I just want something to go have some fun in. And this is it. Let's take a look under the hood now. Now, I try not to make modifications because I want to leave it all stock. And the engine, there she is right there. She is a 6-cylinder, 235, 140 horse. It's what they call the Blue Flame. Now, that was kind of a nickname for this engine, and it was because it was really efficient back in that day, in that era. So this little 140, 6-cylinder, It's backed by a 3-speed manual column shift, 3 on the tree, if you will, and it is packed with overdrive. So 6 in a row, 3 on the tree with overdrive. And it's pretty much just stock. Any of the changes that have been made would just be what a normal working guy would have done to keep his car running and keep him going back and forth to the job. It's old school oil filter, they call them toilet paper rolls. It does have a homemade split exhaust header. I don't know if you can see that or not down there, but somebody's actually made that. So it has dual exhaust, 6-cylinder dual exhaust. So when I got it, it didn't have this heater blower motor, so I had to go and get this at the junkyard. And man, oh man, they want a horrible, terrible price for this thing. And it came with the motor, but the motor was shot. But I got a new motor at AutoZone. And it's kind of it fits different applications, so it looks a little funky, but it works. The blower and the housing I had to purchase at a junkyard in Vancouver, Washington, and it was just horribly expensive. But I got that put back in, got it wired up, and it works off the regular switch. It's got 3 speeds. Now I have heat. I've got all new heater hoses, all new radiator hoses. I've got new brakes, master cylinder. So there's no manual, or there's no power steering, no power brakes. This is all manual. There's nothing to this. I've got a new windshield wiper motor coming because this thing is, it's a cable driven, and the cable was froze up. I have unfroze the cable and it works now. The switch and cable, it works. And this thing actually does work, and it is the deluxe one, and it has a parking for your windshield wipers. So when you turn it off, the windshield wipers actually kind of, go down a little further than they do when they're in operation and park themselves. So this is the deluxe model, and it is working, and it's original, but I do have a new one coming. So I'll be taking this one off and putting it in a box and storing it with all my other original parts and pieces. But the only thing I had to replace, and I took it to a radiator shop, and they couldn't fix the original because it was just too far gone. So I had to purchase a new radiator. And the choices for new radiators for this is, not that, there's not a lot of them out there. So I picked one that's original looking, but it is made of aluminum, and it's all shiny and pretty. And I was gonna paint it, but man, the guy at the radiator shop, he told me, he said, you paint that thing and it's just gonna start peeling and looking like crap. He says, just put it in, we'll leave it. So that's what I've done. Here we go. Look at that shiny new radiator in there. Oh my goodness. Now this looks identical to the original radiator, except it's not. It's a new aluminum 2-tube style radiator, but I have no air conditioning. I've got a 160-degree thermostat put in, so it stays cool. I added this little tank, which I purchased at O'Reilly's actually. And now I'm kind of up to standards there. All new cooling. I flushed the whole system, put all new hoses, flushed the motor, flushed the heater core. I did not change out the heater core. The only thing I didn't change out was the heater core. I'm just praying that it stays together. So anyway, that's kind of what I've been up to lately, is getting this guy, to be a dependable runner. And it's running great. honestly, it's running great. I've just been fixing little stuff. I love the way these doors and this whole era of car. I mean, look at that front end. Come on, focus. Look at that front end. I mean, doesn't that just, I don't know. It's just happy. It's like a happy time in America when they made this. That's just overdone. All that chrome, all that neat looking angles, and they just don't make, I mean, they don't make them. They'll never make anything that looks better than this. This car in 1957 was considered kind of a luxury car, just kind of taking some of its classic looks from the Cadillac of that era. But it had a working man's price. You could buy this car in 1957 for somewhere around $2,600, brand spanking new. I don't know what the guy paid for this. I don't have the original window sticker. But, you know, $2,600? Are you kidding me? I could buy 5 of those right now. Pardon me. So anyway, pardon me. That's about it for this video. Oh, let me show you kind of what the interior looks like. It's all original. It's all stock. So I got stuff tore apart in here right now, but I mean, the interior is, you know, look at that. That's the back seat. I don't know if anybody's ever sat in this back seat before. And it's never had carpet, so the floors are not rusted whatsoever. The front seat shows a little bit of wear, but it's pretty solid. That's the back of the front seat. But if you look at this headliner, this is the original mohair headliner. 1950, this is 69 years old. And it is still in good shape. You don't want to touch that because you might get a hole. But as far as just looking at it, if you can show me an original 57 Chevy that has the original headliner in it that looks this good, let me know. This original everything here. Look at that ashtray. Let's look inside. Let's see what's inside. It's empty. I got this blanket over the front seat because it does show a little bit of wear. It's not bad, but you hear that? That's like a new car. Can you believe that? Look at this thing. It's got poverty caps down here, right? All original, nothing too fancy. Oh, it's fading. And if you've never seen a 57 Chevy like this before, I'll show you a little secret. This is the gas fill. This is where you fill up the gas. You just reach out and grab this, pull that open, and that's where you fill the gas up on a 57 Chevy. Is that crazy? Look at that. Okay. So I think we're about done with this video. I am in the middle of steering wheel project. But that is down there is the original floor mats from 1957. And this car's never had carpet. It's got that rubber mat stuff down there. But there it is. I love metal dashes that are painted. They just look so cool. Anyway, this is my new toy. This is what's kept me away from the fishing holes. I hope you'll understand the fish out there that I'm not catching. And this is the reason. I was driving down the road and I saw this front end like 2 blocks down the road from where I live. And I saw it and I was like, I gotta have that. Pulled in and bought it. And that's all there is to it. Now it's going to be a part of my life. My wife and I will enjoy it. We're going to drive it all around Southwest Washington. If you see us out there, give us a thumbs up. All right, everybody. This is Ron from RR at Get Outside 360. I'm on YouTube. And if you like this video, or you have any comments about this video, or you have any questions about this video, just, give me a shout, give me a thumbs up. No need to subscribe, because I'm not really into that. I'm not making money. I don't sponsor or get sponsored or look for, I just do this for fun. I just shoot this on my phone. I don't do any editing, so if there's any mistakes or pauses or me snorting or sniffing or coughing, I can't edit that out. I'm sorry. I just don't have it in me to do that kind of stuff because I'm just an old duffer. So anyway, Ron signing off. Catch you on the next video. Stay tuned. I'm going to do some stuff on the steering wheel. Some modifications on the steering wheel coming up in my next video. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a great day.